Hello, everybody. This is Ron Dittmars talking to you from the Erasmus Academy Recording Studios, and Daniela is with us today as our guest speaker. And this is the third section on the letters of Van Gogh to his brother. So, and what we're going to do, I'll read the sentence out loud first. Daniela will repeat after me, and please read the sentence with her so you can get a sense of the flow and the sound. And then I'll ask questions about the sentence, and please try to imagine in your own mind what the answers would be. You could even turn off the recording as you try to reply to the questions regarding how to deconstruct the sentence. And then Daniel will give us a translation, and by that time, hopefully, we will together, all of us, be able to unwrap the, the meaning of the sentence. Okay, here we go. And it's very interesting that these letters of Van Gogh to his brother really reveal a lot about his creative process in the way that he goes about painting in his artwork. It's quite amazing. I hadn't anticipated that in thinking about doing this series. So let's start off by reading. Here we go. From here, and can you see my marks here, Daniela, on the page?
Yes.
Hope everyone can as well. Okay, here we go. Auf diesem Boden wachsen Buchenstämme, everybody,
Auf diesem Boden wachsen Buchenstämme,
die auf der einen von hellem Licht beschienenen Seite glänzend grün sind,
die auf der einen vom hellen Licht beschienenen Seite glänzend grün sind,
während die Schattenseite der Stämme ein warmes, starkes Schwarzgrün zeigt.
während die Schattenseite der Stämme ein warmes, starkes Schwarzgrün zeigt.
Perfect. So we probably pushed our luck a little bit last time by going into 14 minutes. So this should be actually a 8 to 10 minute excursion through this little bit smaller text and not quite as difficult. Okay, so in the beginning, up to this comma here, where's the verb?
Wachsen,
And that means?
to grow.
And give us a pronoun.
They grow.
So I always ask people to give me a pronoun to identify whether the verb is singular or plural, because since it's they grow, we're looking for a plural subject, and that is where?
Buchenstämme.
Yeah, the bush stems grow on this soil. And then what does D refer back to? It introduces a relative clause.
The bush stems.
Yeah, the bush stems, which, and then where's the verb there?
Zeigt.
Well, no, this is of the next clause. Actually, the first verb is right here, which are glistening green. But we have something that's placed in the middle. Which on the one, and what does this go to? On the one, actually side, Seite. So on one side of these stems, and then this is we have here extended adjective modifier, which begins from here, and where does it end?
Bescheinen.
Beschienenen. Good, all the way up to here. So this is an extended adjective construction, and best resolved with a relative clause. So let's see. Let's go. Just translate the first part then.
So on this soil grow bush stems.
Mm-hmm.
Should I keep going?
Yeah, please.
Which on the one side illuminated with bright light.
Perfect. So what Daniela did, she went all the way to here on the one side, and then with these extended modifiers, you go back always to the adjective or participle which concludes the construction, and then you work backwards from there, which was illuminated by bright light. So on the one, so on this ground there grow bush stems, which on the one side are illuminated with bright light, are, and then go on, are
glistening green.
Are glistening green. Nice. Wären, which is the opposite, then we're getting the other side. Then Schattenseite is the side of the shadow. And then where's the verb of this last section?
Zeigt.
Yeah, so that means it shows. And so and where's the subject?
Um, Schattenseite.
Good. So the shadow side shows, and where's the direct object?
Um, Stamme.
No, this is a genitive. The shadow side of
Oh,
this.
sorry. Schwarzgrün.
Exactly, yeah. And you notice that this is neuter because it's ein warmes, starkes. So literally, the core sentence here, the shadow side shows a a black green like that, and then with everything else filled in. Okay, you want to do the whole sentence?
Sure. So on this soil grow bush stems, which on the one side, illuminated with bright light, are glistening green,
Hmm.
whereas the shadow side of the stems shows a warm, strong black green.
Good, yeah, great. Present tense here and present tense here. So shows, singular, the shadow side shows, etc. Good, let's go on. Hinter den Stämmen, hinter jenem braunroten Boden wird ein Himmel sichtbar. Everybody?
Hinter den Stämmen, hinter jenem braunroten Boden wird ein Himmel sichtbar.
Hmm. And hinter takes what case?
Uh, Accusative.
Well, actually dative. So behind is showing location, but and then you have en here as a dative plural. So behind this the stems, and then hint behind that em. Notice the dative. Brown red soil, and then how do you translate wir when it stands by itself?
Becomes.
Yeah,
It becomes.
it becomes. And what is the subject?
Um, ein Himmel.
Yeah. So here you have the subject all the way down at the end of the sentence. After these prepositional phrases. So behind the stems, behind that brown red soil, uh, a sky becomes visible. So when wird stands by itself, it does mean becomes visible. And then let's go on. Ganz fein blau, everybody.
Ganz fein blau.
Von warmen grau,
Von warmem Grau.
beinahe nicht mehr blau.
Beinahe nicht mehr blau.
Okay,
Mehr blau.
yeah, let's let's do that one up to that point. Um, so they're describing what the sky looks like. Go on. Kannst fein blau.
Uh, Quite a delicate blue.
Hmm.
Um, of warm gray.
Yeah, this is just another way of saying what it looks like. Sort of appositional. So quite delicate blue of a warm gray, and then keep going.
Um, Nearly no longer blue.
Good. Nicht mehr together always means no longer. Perfect. And against that, und dagegen, and then read on, steht ein duftiger Hauch von Grün und ein Netzwerk von Stämmen mit gelblichen Blättern. Go ahead.
Und dagegen steht ein duftiger Hauch von Grün und ein Netzwerk von Stämmen mit gelblichen Blättern.
Good. Und against that, and steht means there stands, but you could just, it's a weak verb. You could say there is um, what do we call this? There is so kind of a delicate breathing of green, um, and a netting or network of stems with gelblichen, which means yellowish, with yellowish leaves. Let's read this last one, this last sentence. Die Gestalten einiger Holzsucher, everybody,
Die Gestalten einiger Holzsucher
schleichen umher wie dunkle, mysteriöse Schatten.
schleichen umher wie dunkle, mysteriöse Schatten.
Yeah, so very interesting. I mean, very Van Goghish, I think, the sentence, don't you think? So let's see. Where's the verb?
Schleichen,
Yeah, schleichen. What goes with that?
Umher.
Good. So schleichen means they slink or they prowl around. Umher always means around, as dark, mysterious shadows. So and then this is what we call this einiger Holzsucher construction, which you might not find in a grammar. This is so-called a compact genitive because there's no definite article, but the er indicates the genitive plural ending there. So the figures of some wood gatherers and then prowl around as etc. So let's see. Let's see. You want to go from here in dagegen steht, just and read to the end of this paragraph? And against
Sure.
that there is, etc.
And against that, there is a gossamer breathing of green and a netting of stems with yellowish leaves.
Mhm.
The figures of some wood gatherers slink around like dark, mysterious shadows.
Perfect. If that doesn't typify or exemplify some of the feelings that you have in looking at some of his paintings, I'm not sure what does. I mean, it's pretty close to it, don't you think?
Yeah, I think
It evokes
so.
the atmosphere. Okay, well, thanks so much. That should have been a shorter recording, and come back for our last session on Van Gogh. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye bye.